Another video back at it today. We are going to be on the classic mod today, doing a custom World Cup that is basically going to combine all of the best players of all time, the over 3,000 new icons into FIFA. It's basically an all-time World Cup. There are also new national teams that are going to be added as well. You can see Algeria, a national team that obviously is not in FIFA, but with the classic mod, we get them. And let me just show you all of the other new nations. Here we go, rapid fast. So we got Bosnia, Bulgaria is in here. Finally, Croatia is in the game. Ghana is another new nation. This one is just so sick. Israel is in the game too, which is dope. We got Japan, another African nation in Nigeria. Senegal is in here. We got Serbia and South Korea, and then back to Algeria. So let's run through all the nations. It's gonna be tricky though. We only can fit, what, 32 teams in? Oh, so we're not going to be able to include everyone. I'm going to have to, now that we have all of these nations, choose the correct amount from each specific continent, because we basically have the pleasure of doing that now. Before we do that though, I just want to run through all the nations just to show you guys all of the teams. I'm going to only show you kind of like the major ones, but I'm not going to touch any of the starting 11s for any of these. I'm basically just going to leave them as is. We start with the Argentinian team. Again, it's a combination of all of their best current and classic players. Obviously, one of the front runners here in Argentina. Goalkeeper wise though, oh boy, they only have themselves an 80 rated keeper, which actually Argentina probably won't win with that. Belgium actually not with a lot of classic players themselves. I think only one in the starting 11. I mean, a ton on the bench. And here's where it's going to get interesting. I want to touch these starting 11s, but I'm leaving them as is. I'm just going to keep them here. I mean, they could use a 90 rated goalkeeper in there, and they have a high rated right back on the bench. They have two 90 rated. You know, I actually might just have to go through and change all of them. You know, I think it's only fair. I'll do that at the end, but let's just show you the teams as is for now. All right, Brazil. This is gonna be a front runner. I feel, obviously, right? Ronaldinho, Ronaldo, Garincha, Pele, Kaká. Oh man, if Brazil doesn't win, I'm genuinely gonna be shocked. This is perhaps not only the best team that's going to be in this tournament, but just one of the best clubs of all time. You know your team's going to be good when Neymar isn't even good enough to be on the substitutes. That's just crazy. Bulgaria is a new one. I guess I'll show you them. Do I have any viewers out there from Bulgaria? I feel like probably not. They got themselves a few great players. Obviously Stoichkov. A lot of these though, Berbatov too. Okay, I mean, actually maybe I am familiar with a lot more of the Bulgarian players than I think I was. Cameroon is going to be decent. This is one to look out for. Probably one of the top, definitely one of the top African nations. They have a ton of great players on their team. Onana in net. I'm liking this one. This is one of my like low-key underdogs to potentially make a run. We got Chile, we got Colombia, the Ivory Coast. Let's check out this one. I feel like I should just show you all the nations. I don't want to accidentally miss someone's nation here. Drogba. What is Pepe doing at striker? Hello? Like I said, I'm going to go through after I show you all of them and put all the players in their proper position. I just switched that one around straight up front. It's weird. Like, why does the classic mod start like that? Just like, honestly, Pepe should be on the right, Zaha should be on the left. All right, we have to check out Croatia. The fact that EA doesn't have a license already to Croatia and we just don't get them in the game to begin with kind of sucks, because I mean, obviously they made the World Cup final. Like, how can you not have Croatia in your game, EA? Really good club from them though. I mean, it's gonna be just fun actually seeing them in FIFA now. Czech Republic, Denmark, Ecuador, England. What about this England team? I think that they could be up there competing with the likes of Brazil. I really like this team. They also are playing 5 at the back. So that is going to be an interesting one to see how that actually goes. They have like no current players on their team. So they have, okay, sorry about that. Briefly interrupted. But yeah, I mean like Harry Kane and like Hart, Rooney, like the most recent players out of all of these. It's just, this is like such a retro team right here. I love it. I'm not mad. It's actually super cool that we get to do this. This one too. I mean, so far it's France, it's Brazil, and England. These are your favorites. Thierry Henry leading the way up front, Zidane in the midfield. I'm loving it, man. This team has just so many great midfield. I mean, they got great players at every position, and yet again, you know your team's good when Mbappe's on the bench. Yet another favorite in Germany right here. 3 at the back for them. So we got 5 in the back with England, 3 in the back for Germany, 93 rated in net. Royce actually makes his way on the subs. Probably We'll eventually end up when I go through these again, we'll throw Muller over Royce just because I feel like he kind of deserves it just a bit more. But overall, I mean, again, another favorite. It's going to be an interesting one to see how this team does, again, compared to England, to France, and if any of them actually match up in the same group. So we got Ghana, we got Greece. I think it's time to just fly through these. Hungary, Ireland, Israel. I don't know if Israel's going to make it. We'll see. Maybe. Italy, obviously, is going to be a good one. I think we kind of get the gist. You guys know a lot of the common players. You guys will see them along the way. Italy, great team. I do want to check out Japan because this is the first time me seeing actually a Japanese national team in. It's them their first time in. South Korea wasn't in before, right? No, South Korea definitely wasn't. So we got Mexico, Netherlands is going to be another good one. Nigeria, let's just run through these and get into it. Norway, Paraguay, Peru, Poland, Portugal, Romania, Russia, Scotland, Senegal, Serbia, South Korea, Spain, obviously a great one there. Sweden, 89, Zlatan, Switzerland, Turkey, Ukraine. Unfortunately, the US doesn't have any. I need to tell the person who makes this to add some like retro. Oh, they have Edu. Okay, so I mean, they got a few. We need like Donovan in here. We need like Clint Dempsey. We need all those boys in. Let's get into this World Cup. And I got to pick the qualifying nations here. This is going to be controversial. Right, so I obviously am not going to leave Arsenal in, but we need to go through. So here is how I'm going to do this. This is going to be the exact number of teams that will be qualifying for the World Cup in 2022. This is by continent, what teams I'm going to be choosing for this. And I'm just going to choose the highest rated teams from each continent. So if you're wondering why this team made over this team, I'm just going for the highest rated ones. That's just the way we're going to do it here. It's only fair. Right, here is our teams that are going to be in this World Cup, and here is how I chose them. So we have gone on. I've tried to replicate it. I've tried to allocate the right amount of teams to the specific continents. So Europe is going to be given 15 total teams in here, and we'll go through them all in a second. In the next World Cup, they're going to be given 13, but you'll see why. We had to move a few around. So Africa has been given 6, even though they were only supposed to be given 5 in the World Cup. I gave them an extra one. You'll see why in a second. Asia's only been given 3 nations when they're supposed to get roughly 4 to 5 per World Cup. We gave North America 2, even though they're supposed to get 3 or 4, and then we gave South America 6, even though they're supposed to get 4 to 5. So here's why we did that. First off, Oceania was supposed to usually get 1, but there's no Oceania teams in here, so they've been completely cut off. And then like Asia, there wasn't enough, so we only gave 3 Asian countries a go at this, because Israel, I believe, Japan, and South Korea were the only 3 that we had in here to choose from. So I had to move specific ones around, but here are all the teams: Algeria, Argentina, Belgium, Brazil. You know what? I'm just going to run through them. You guys can read them yourself. I'm going to go now and organize these groups, and I'm going to try to make sure that the right amount are in each group so that we don't have a full group of European countries or a full group of South American countries. I'm going to make sure the right amount are in each group, and then I'm going to randomize the rest, and we're going to get groups. So here we go. This has been so confusing to arrange, but we're ready to get into it. Let's go. Okay, let's check this out, man. This is awesome. The graphics for this are just so cool, man. In every game mode, there's just like something new to look at. We got Rooney, and that's not Rooney. That's Shaqiri and Neymar, right? It's just everything that's been put into this is just so cool. You guys saw Group A, so here we go. Like I said, I've arranged it so that no more than 2 teams from Europe are in the same group. That's kind of the only one that I had to arrange, and then I tried to make it so that there was not like 2 South American teams. They're both NA teams. There might be a few that I missed, but we'll see. Portugal, Belgium, Japan, Uruguay in Group A. Every group's going to be a group of death too, because like every team in this is somewhat capable of winning. Most of them are 5-star teams. Group B: Spain, Venezuela, Algeria, and Bulgaria. Bulgaria is going to be a sneaky one there. I feel like they could potentially go through. We got France, Chile, Denmark, and Senegal. I'm looking for Senegal in that one. I want to see the African nations potentially, like, I don't know, do something crazy in this. We got Croatia, Ghana, the Netherlands, and South Korea. Group E, we got Italy, Israel, Colombia, Sweden, Nigeria, Scotland, England, and Mexico. That's actually pretty dope. Scotland and England in the same group. Cameroon, Brazil, Romania, and Serbia. And then we have Argentina, USA, Ivory Coast, and Germany. I don't know what to call the group of death, because like every single club is going to be really, really good. Minus like, I think the USA is probably the worst nation in this. They basically just got thrown in because them and Mexico were the only 2 NA like countries that I could have chosen from. Oh boy. I really don't know. What do you guys think? Comment section, group of death, because I actually have no idea. Right, it is my job to simulate through this World Cup group stage. So we are going to go game by game, matchup by matchup, nation by nation, and I will get you guys the results. We start with the 0-0 draw between Portugal and Japan. Also making sure all the starting 11s are pretty much sorted and all the highest rated players are going to be in the starting 11. So we will be back when the group stage is finished.
One eternity later.
Okay, we've run into an issue. I'm so pissed right now. Like, EA does not care at all about their game. I mean, oh my god. All right, here's the issue, right? This is not because I'm using the mod. This almost happens every time I make a tournament video, and I just have to either restart the tournament or scrap the video. The amount of videos I've tried to do with the tournament mode that I haven't been able to do because of this right here, right? So, the game has crashed 5 times now. 5 times, and as you can see, I'm a little bit fed up because I paid for this game. It doesn't work. I don't usually swear on my videos. I probably just bleep that. Okay, watch this, right? So we're gonna figure out a way around it. Cameroon versus Brazil. I'm gonna look really dumb if this doesn't happen again here. So this is what I'm doing every time. You go to sim the match, boom, Brazil wins, advance, and then this right here. This. The game just crashes. EA, like, I paid for this game. It doesn't work. So this is it. This is what we're gonna have to do because there's really nothing else I can do, and I really want to post this video, so we're gonna keep it going. Here is, luckily, most of the groups are finished, right? I think there's 4 games left to be played in the group stage. So this really sucks. So we're going to just send these groups through. So Belgium and Portugal, I need to go write these down. So Belgium and Portugal will be through. Spain and Bulgaria will be through. Denmark and France. We have the Netherlands and Croatia. We have Italy and Sweden. We have England and Scotland. Brazil and Romania. Well, Brazil and Romania are technically going to go through because we can't play any other games. And then Argentina. Wow. This sucks. This sucks, man. I mean, Argentina and Germany probably would have gone through, but anyone could go through from this group, and I can't play it. Oh my god. I mean, I have to send Argentina and Germany through because they're top now. So, yep, that's just what has to happen. Brazil and Romania go through because I can't play the rest of these games, and we're just going to start up a new tournament with 16 teams, and it's just going to randomize the knockout stages. This sucks, man. It really, like, it pisses me off so much. I want to provide good content for you guys. The game is literally broken. I can't do anything else. Into a new tournament we go, I guess, with these 16 teams. Not this tournament. The fact that the US could have gone through makes me so mad. They wouldn't have gone through it, but it's not just that. It's like that group was the most interesting one. It was coming out of the last day. All right, sorry, what am I doing here? Custom tournament. We're just going to take those 16 teams and just put them straight into a new knockout tournament. Right, here we go. Sweden, Spain, we got them all. All the 16 teams, whether some of them deserve to be there, some of them didn't. I mean, all of them were at one point deserved. It's just those 4 games we couldn't finish. So here we go. Here's the funny thing. The 2 teams who come out of the, like, all of these games will now be randomized. So, like, Argentina and Germany could now come up against each other. Belgium and Portugal could come up against each other, even though they were in the same group. Again, it's just all completely random. So here we go. If it crashes again on a game, then I really don't know what to do. I think we just have to end it, and I just have to. I'm gonna post this video anyway, because if not, this is just gonna be an exposing EA video, because they haven't touched this game mode probably in 10 years. I mean, it's been a while. Here we go. Sweden, Germany, Spain, Croatia, Belgium, Scotland, Portugal, Italy, and England, France. Oh, that's a big one. Brazil, Denmark, Argentina, Bulgaria, and the Netherlands and Romania. Let's get these round of 16 games over. I don't think I'm going to show all of these just yet. I'm going to send these off camera, and then from there we will go and we will get our 2 finalists. Here we go. Let's see. Don't crash. Don't crash. Don't crash, please. Yes. Okay, good. We have officially 8 teams left. We're going to have a Germany-Spain matchup in the quarterfinals. Germany took down Sweden, obviously. Spain taking down Croatia. Belgium taking down Scotland. RIP, man. I wanted to see Scotland make a run. Italy taking down Portugal. England taking down France. Denmark. Brazil lost to Denmark. Oh my god. That is mad. Argentina, Bulgaria, and then the Netherlands, Romania. Here are our matchups, boys. Let's get into this. Oh my god, this is going to be so sick. Every one of these matchups is really, really good. And like Denmark, I would say, No, Denmark's really good. They took down Brazil, man. That is absolutely mad. I thought Brazil was just the god tier team and they're gone. You know what? I think Brazil deserved it, man. They were the ones that freaking kept crashing our game. 100% deserved it. Here are all our top goal scorers. Again, this doesn't combine the group stage, so we're not going to get to see the true top goal scorer, which suck. Let's get this though. We are about to find a winner. We are going to go rapid fire through these games. Up first, Germany and Spain. Boom, it goes to Germany. They steal that one. Will this be the case where the home team, I feel like, just seems to win every time? Belgium against Italy. Will the home team be favored here in Belgium? They will via penalties. They go through. That's actually crazy. Italy is out. England and Denmark. Can Denmark keep up this run, man, after taking down Brazil? This would be a big one if they can. And they can. Oh my god. Denmark, what is happening? Yo, if we got any viewers out there from Denmark, you guys are stealing the show today. Argentina against the Netherlands. Here it is. The final semi-finalist will be, it is the Netherlands. So the home team really doesn't matter, I don't think, because 2 home teams go through, 2 away teams go through. And our final matchups, here they are. Germany, Belgium, and then Netherlands and Denmark. To be honest, the only one that I kind of figured would be here was Germany. I would have expected France, England, I would have expected Brazil, and Germany seems to, I just feel like, win all of these every time we do a World Cup experiment. Will they be facing Denmark in the final? Here we go. The last finalist will be, it's the Netherlands. Denmark's run comes to an end. We have the Dutch national team against Germany for the final. No, I normally watch this one play out, but this is a different episode. We're going rapid fire through it, so here it is. The winner in what will be pronounced the best national team of all time is, it is Germany, man. Oh my god, they win it all. It is Muller in the 78th minute. And there it is. Your World Cup champion is Germany. You know, I wanted this to actually be legit, but of course, a few bugs in the game caused it to, at least we made it work, right? Germany is your champions. You could say a little asterisk next to it, but I think everything sort of worked out. But that's the interesting thing, right? Germany was in that group where technically, had they lost to, I think the Ivory Coast was the team they were playing. It was either the Ivory Coast or the US. Technically, they could have been grouped, but we'll never know. The world will never know. Maybe this is like EA's excuse to make sure that Germany stays at top. Why are you advancing to the next match when there's not even a next match to go to? I don't even know, man. Ending the tournaments. Top goal scorer, I mean, it is what it is, right? There wasn't really, the goals didn't combine. It's you guys saw what happened, right? Thank you guys for watching. EA, if you're watching, please fix this because it's very annoying. Thank you guys so much, and let me know what videos you guys want to see next. We'll catch you guys later. Peace.